today I'm back with another install video on my 2005 Subaru STI. So let's go take a look at what we got for you today. Alright, so this is what we're going to be installing. This is the HKS Super Sequential Blow-Off Valve. It's the SSQV 4, and I believe that's the model number if you guys want to check it out. I also have a link in the description. So this blow-off valve is made in Japan, and also I believe the years you can use it on is 2000 to 2007 WRX or STI. So if you got one of those, here's a nice install video for you guys. Other than that, hope you guys enjoy this install video, and let's get to installing this. Alright, so first of all, let's just open up the box here. There we go. So this is what you'll find inside once you get this product. So right here we got a bag full of literally everything you need: plugs, recirculating valve, tubes, zip ties, even a tool for the C-clips, which is perfect. I love it when they include the tool, so I don't need to go buy one. Right here got some nice instructions in Japanese. Yeah, but they also have an English version as well, but you guys won't need it because this is what this video is for. And inside of this box is basically gonna be the blow-off valve. There we go, got it. So as you can see, it's nicely packed in here with this styrofoam wrap stuff. There we go. There you guys go. So I don't know if you can tell the quality of this thing, but this is, in my words, beautiful. Like, that is so shiny. It's got like a little chrome effect on it, which is perfect. It's got like a metallic flake on it. Got the HKS logo on it. That's beautiful. I'm gonna be very excited to throw this in my engine bay, show it off to everybody. So there's that, and I'll show you everything that's included. Alright, there you guys go. Got it all laid out here. So obviously you got your HKS blow-off valve here. You got some, I believe, 4mm long tubing, probably about a foot long. Got 5 zip ties, C-clip pliers. Got an air filter for the hoses here. And you got 2 different fittings. You got a plug. This will actually make so the blow-off valve is atmospheric, so it's going to be venting out into the atmosphere. But if you do want it OEM, they do also include the recirculating valve here. So I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing it full atmospheric for now. But all you got to do is take off this cover here, replace this fin with that attachment there, put the cover back on, and then just put it back where that hose is, where we're going to put this. And it's going to be fully circulated. Yeah, so this does not require a tune, but if you're going full atmospheric, you're probably going to want a tune, because when you let off the throttle, your mass sensor right there already calculated the amount of air in that is coming inside your engine. And basically, once you let off the throttle and all your air is vented to the atmosphere, it doesn't know that it's not going to be there, so it's going to be adding more fuel than air, turning your fuel mixture rich for like a split second there. And then yeah, you're probably going to get some flame shooting out, especially when you don't have cats and pretty much a straight pipe, which is pretty much what I got. So you're going to see. I like how you can change it if you do want to go full recirculated. So if there's any problems with that, I will go ahead and do that. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take this little pipe off here. So it does come stock right on your top mounting cooler here. I do not have it because I do have my aerial separated here, which is pretty much this line, which I don't need to take out because I can move it back and forth. But if it is in your way, you can always take it off. There's just a hose here that's attached to it, 2 hoses on the other side, unbolt it from each end, and it just slides right off. So after you got that little guy out of the way, you can take the recirculating valve off, and just 2 bolts on each side, and it should pop off. Alright, so this is a 12mm bolt here. I do have an extension. You can use an extension or a deep socket, because the recirculating valve little vent here, the hose is a little bit in the way. So go ahead and crack those loose. So make sure you guys keep these bolts here because you're going to be reusing them for this install. There you go. Put them off to the side in a nice safe place. And there's your recirculating valve. And just make sure that the gasket stays on, or if it's on here, just take it off because you need to use that as well. Alright, so we'll go ahead and find some cutters here. As you can see, we got this zip tie here. We're going to need to cut that off to get this hose off your valve here. And snip it off. If I can actually manage to do it. There we go. Once that's done, this should, it's probably going to be a little difficult. There we go. Slide right off. Perfect. Now the only other thing, down here there's a hose clamp attached to your recirculating valve. Just use some pliers here, slide that back, and this should just come right off. Alright, so go ahead and pull that back. As you can see, there's a hose clamp here. Take some pliers. There we go, and move it down out of the way to release the pressure. Make sure you keep that hose clamp. You're gonna need to reuse it. Alright, this guy's a little bit stubborn. There we go. She's coming right off. There. Boom. So there's your stock bypass valve. Or recirculating valve, if you want to call it. Alright, so that's the hard part. Alright, so if you're going to be using this for fully atmospheric, go ahead and grab your, I believe, 34mm plug. And you're going to put it right inside of that hose where you took the old bypass valve out. Just slide it right in there. You see it all the way. Go ahead, grab your pliers again. Grab that hose clamp and secure it right on there. There we go, and just slide it right up to the end so this plug does not come off. Just like that. Alright, so now you can go ahead and grab this. This is your air filter here. So it's got two sides to it. One's got smaller side and bigger side. This bigger side is going to go on this factory tube right here. It's just hanging there. So go ahead, push that in. Just like so, all the way in. Now you can go ahead and grab your 4mm hose. Go ahead and slide that on the other end. Just like that. Boom. Alright, so now you can go ahead and grab your blow-off valve here with your 2 bolts. If you do need to clock this, you can. That's why there's C-clip pliers there, and then you can go ahead and move that ring so you can clock this whichever way you need to, especially for the STIs apparently. They do get in the way of this bolt here on the other side. Obviously, you can't get a bolt in there. So I'm going to go ahead and clock it where I can actually get this bolt in. Alright, so once you got that all installed here, go ahead and grab your blow-off valve. So what we're going to do, we're going to be clocking this. As you can tell, if you grab a bolt here, it cannot go in there. So we need to turn it in a nice orientation where you can get the bolts in and nothing is going to be interfering with any of your components on your car. So this is where it's going to be going. You're going to have your nipple on this side, and right here, this you probably either want to point up or down, depending on if this nipple is going to be in the way of anything down here, which I don't think it's going to be. As you can tell, it's going to be sitting right around there. So if I clock this down, it's going to be pointing towards the intake manifold there, which is going to be no problem. We're going to be able to get this bolt in. That's what I think I'm going to do. Alright, so this part's going to be a little hard to show. So basically, get your C-clip pliers here, your blow-off valve. There's 2 little holes in there. You want to try and get that basically in those 2 holes, just like that. And you gotta squeeze really hard to pop that clip off, just like that. And now she's loose. So now we're gonna go ahead and clock this. So you can see we have enough room to get a bolt in there on both sides. Just like that. So now that you got your orientation here, go ahead and get your C-clamp put back in place. Alright, so once we got that all clocked and right in the position we want. Go ahead and grab your OEM bolts here, take a blow off valve, and simply thread them into the holes. There we go. Now you can go ahead and tighten those down. Alright, so on this side, I'm gonna have to grab a wrench here, just because my socket wouldn't fit. Alright, so now you can go ahead and reroute this hose here. I'm gonna go under that line there, and you want to cut it right about there. There we go. Make sure you keep the rest. Why not? It's always good to have extra hoses. So take the nipple cover off. That thing, you don't need it. And go ahead, grab your hose here. And thread it on. So zip tie the nipple that's coming off your blow off valve here. And then zip tie each side of your air filter right there. And then you're all good to go. If you guys want to use hose clamps, why not? Go ahead, go pick some up. Or if you have some already, throw them on. But if you want to stay JDM, you gotta use the zip ties. Alright, there you guys go. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this install. Be sure to subscribe if you do want to see more about this car. I do have a lot planned with this. This is only the beginning for this car. So if you do want to find out what happens to it, make sure you subscribe. If you guys want to like the video, if you did like it, go ahead and hit that button. All my social media is down in the description if you guys want to check all that out. And well, hopefully we'll see you guys in next video.